taking moments, hello, for those watching the replay, but for those of us that are just coming on live, we just need to take a couple of moments for the connection to go through, literally, of the video and of my energy space joining and linking in with you for wherever you are in the world, that you've been guided to watch this, be part of this. Now or later, it's both the same. It's living energy. Today is number 10 of 21, and it is titled Winging It. Today, for the very first time since bringing these through, since the end of last year, and in this series this year, I feel absolutely a blankness, a blank, 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 blank. There's that release, solar plexus. So for me, in introducing new energy to the planet through myself, firstly being a human template of what I feel with my divine link with spirit and soul, where it's a bit much for people. It's only recently I've been sharing more recently about having two souls in spirit and soul as a teacher and a guide, having a leader's energy to share with you all and still remain and be here, able to come on and voice to you what has not been voiced before, because what has been voiced in this truth before has been attacked and killed. And each of you know that join here with me, know that I have shared that many times, and I do share that often because it's my truth. And I do speak raw and real. And today I'm saying that I'm tired, and it's okay for me to say that I'm tired. Please just give me a second. Okay. I need to shift that energy, and I needed to check something. So thanks for you joining, because one day maybe not showing up, but it just seems that it's remember, please, souls new or ones that have known me older that do know this, please come into a space, and this is about you, not you letting me know or analyzing me or let me know of energies or questioning anything. I'm here transmuting for all of you, and I feel energies through me that is a mirror reflection for all of you. So something interesting happened again lately. Of people that react with their energies when we are a mirror and come from a loving space. And what comes with that is a lot of anger and jealousy. It's part of the territory, so to speak. So it's something I've had to grow into for a while. And I love coming here and clearing the throat energy center as I do as part of the healing. And I love being honest, raw, and real. And I'm keeping my inner Anastasia more hidden within myself to deliver the energies that I do. And thank goodness that I've been doing this for quite some time, protecting my inner Anastasia, protecting my little girl, my vulnerabilities and my sensitivities. I'm here to look after her and protect myself, and to thine own self be true. Be true to your mirror of you. So when I hear at times people have said things about me and stuff and this, that, it just, yes, there is the vibration of, my vibration is high and hard for me not to be concerned energetically. Of course, there is the personal Anastasia side that her eyes will well up with, are they still bitching and fighting? Even when someone comes with pure divine unconditional love, are they still playing what I call childish energy games? Yes, many still are. As spiritual communities, we've got a long way to go. We haven't really even started yet. However, I will say yesterday, there was Supermaster class number 4 on addictions, abundance, self-worth. It was part 2. There will be another part 3 in November. Those souls are wanting these. These are that powerful. We're creating a new group gathering space with everybody's mics open. It is incredible what is happening. And these will be on offer next year for you to join as well. So watch out for these, where we all come together in Zoom with a space with myself, and the healing, watching us all blend in is, I will share soon some emails from some souls that have been to these, okay? So we've got a long way to go in communities and unity, in unconditional love with each other. We've got to learn to love ourselves and not our ego persona of self. This morning's a blank canvas. What do you want? We've heard this. We know this. We've read this. I've written emails. We are finally really here. You have been called to fully embody yourself. Come from your heart, in your consciousness, and come home to yourself. I've written about this many years ago, 6 years ago. So this is not new. We know it. 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 What are you going to do to embody it? What are you going to do? You're going to feel, aren't you? You're going to trust, come into your body more, feel your feelings more, and link it, and not be so out there and in dreams and wishing and wanting and all that. Don't get caught in the fantasy in the head, which is different to visualizing, and feel yourself healing when you visualize, because God, the universe, source, your guides, your angels, ascended masters, galactics, Pleiadians, whoever, you, your higher self, your spirit, wants you to pay attention to yourself firstly. So that's the greatest message that has just come through for you. I came in a blank space, and it's still blank. So I'm just going with the flow. Hey, Stacey Lynn Rand. You're new, but you're also old and ancient. We are old and ancient. We are really finally starting to meet up again. Each one of you that comes through in a one-on-one divine healing, instantly I've remet you, remet you. This has been happening, more increasing from a few years ago, and it's every time. This is real. This is really happening. Do you get this? Do you get it? Do you get this in your consciousness? In every cell, breathe, breathe, breathe. I am the fucking change right here and now. I'm not going outside and stressing about the Rona and this and that. And yes, there's big dark deep shit that's being exposed. You know what? It's now being exposed for the very first time ever in this way, apart from when maybe a flood came to the earth at some time doing a big cleansing. Who knows with that? This is so big. This is that big. You are being called into service now. Not later, not tomorrow, not next week. And it's 24/7. And then it's to learn how to handle that the energy and information comes in 24/7. How do we sleep? How do we rest? You will learn as you grow. I have many tips and tools and tricks on how to live with that. And the first one is consciously realize you're no longer an angel template of not needing to eat or sleep and just going 24/7. That is no longer, that is to be broken. You need to be aware and break it with your conscious awareness and be really real within yourself. Firstly, by the biggest message that you all tell me you get from me, you all mirror back and say the words. So many of you, I've put the stick down. I'm being gentler on myself. I'm great because I've been banging on about this one for a long time to stop banging on yourself. Over and over and over and over, deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. Keep going. We're only just starting. We're only just beginning. Please have patience. Have the biggest patience. We're just beginning. So it's going to take time for the shit to come up more. Sit back and watch this crap come up. Stay where you are and come home to you is the biggest message. And in January this year, I did part 4 of a series of videos. I haven't counted up how many I've done for this year in total yet. I don't want to do that till the end of the year. I don't want to know. And okay, big shift, 1144 just hit. Okay, let's just take a moment and a shift, a breath. I shared recently, be your own hero. My power is when I speak my truth. So each time I speak my truth, I grow. So if I'm living my soul's truth, I am constantly growing. Wow. My truth may not be others, so I choose who I speak to, yet I always still speak my truth within myself and be my own hero. There's no one else I'd rather be than me. And that's where you need to get to for yourself, to thank yourself so much that there's no one else you'd rather be with where you're at, with what you've gone through. People say, if you had the time again, would you go back in the past? No bloody way. It's been hard yards to earn where I am now. No way. Thanks. I'll stay here. Thank you. I'm good. I'm good. Okay, energy shifting. I just shown Gaia, the world, our planet, and I just saw a vibration frequency raising within you right now. Please remember I shared recently about 16th of October is going to be huge, that I will show up like I am here and it will come as I just show up. To get to this point has taken me a long time, many videos, eons of lifetimes, and coming up to 55 on the 16th of October this lifetime to anchor in new grail codes. It's going to be huge. As a lead up to the 21st of the 12th, I will be holding with Facebook Live Blue Beyond Guide. Can you feel the energy starting to link as I'm talking to you about this? I'm choosing to speak these Uluru divine healing energies, link with the Pleiadians, the elders, the ancient elders in spirit, with the originals from this planet, the Australian Indigenous Aboriginals, which are the originals first to the planet. I also resonate with that. That has been written from their law and their ancient teachings that they've shared that I've resonated to as well. I'm here to help all the other groups' energies and also bring through a healing for the Inangu tribe especially and all of the Australian Indigenous for what happened when white fella came. It's keeping out of the emotion and coming above of the energies and the grief. There's so much grief linked. So when I was guided to go there, it was to assist the elders as well, as I've been called on by spirit. And I've had many links, and I've shared before, one of the Aboriginal elders in our Australian Parliament travelled to a relative, and they said there was someone here, spirit led them, and they called on me, and she knew it was me, and it was a very moving time. I've had much validation from many. So I actually climbed Uluru in 1992 when I was in the military, as I was guided to. The energy pool was so strong, my whole body was buzzing, vibrating, and I've shared that before. So I just got to keep moving forward with this. So part 4 of the 27th of January, I've already done these healings for now, which is just gorgeous. Arrival home to yourself through Uluru and your solar plexus. It's a guided visualization. We did a link of a new solar plexus link to Uluru. We went on a tribal walk. It was so magical. We carried Golden Christ energy for the new golden age with Uluru of the wounded sacral with the solar plexus healing, and we send it to all the energies of the world. We've already started. This is just not, there's many that are just seeing this and this meditation event, and that's wonderful. I'm talking to you who are here with me. We've been called for a higher vibrational healing with this. It's going to be called Uluru Event Global. 21st of the 12th, 2020, 9 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, Facebook Live with myself, as we bring in at a grandmother caretaker energy, and we wrap this healing around the whole planet with everyone else in that 24 period, wherever they are in the world, of the 21st of the 12th, before all the other time zones. As a caretaker energy, when I went to as the opening speaker at the conference at Uluru in 2019, personally in January 2019, which seems and 1.5 million light years away, because I'm just such a very different person. I was very naive, very open, and that was for me to be breakthrough of the dark energies to the planet at Uluru on stage through my energy, shattered me, nearly took me out many times in my human life from doing that with humanity. I was part of a select group that we're here to defeat the dark energies. There's 6 of us, and there's 6 of us on this planet that have also touched source and come back and gone to the abyss and back. And that's all. It is that few of a number. And I know that there are 5 others that have that energy role with myself. I'm not afraid to share that anymore. Don't be afraid to share what it is for you. Don't worry about the attacks from others. I just don't care anymore. I'm raising above the childish bickering and spiritual babies, and said with so much love, because all that bickering and all that stuff, that was all me. I've already been through that. I've been like that. And there's a lot of us that's been awake for a little while. And so and even if you haven't, even if you really resonate in your younger and human years, because these are super master class energies, these are super energies. We've got a bigger role to play. We've got to keep rising above. You are the light, and many of you are the only one in an area. You're not alone. Remember that again. Sometimes this slips out and people forget. So that's why often you might know and hear me say things, but please, so many people just need to hear it again. I know I need to hear it again and again and again. Yes, I'm in a grandmaster's energy. I've been through what you had. My ascension was different. It was longer and more fucking challenging that way. Yours is more shorter and intense and more challenging that way. So I don't place myself above you. I place myself here with you, brothers and sisters, hand in hand. We are the light. We are the way, together. And we're newly learning about unity. We haven't got it yet. You're not ready yet. And I shared that the other day. You're not ready yet. You need to come home to yourself first. We hear that, but I'm saying live this, do this, please. I've done a video, part 4, 27th of January. We'll take you to Uluru and that walk, and we go into this secret cave, and you wait till you see what we found in there. Uluru is for all. Please understand this. From what I'm reading from others, there is this energy of this is the only way. This is the best way. This is the way, and we are the keepers of this, and we are. Please, that's wonderful, but it's not unity that way. We all, Uluru is for all, and I'm here to say it's for all. We are all energy custodians of ourselves and our solar plexus energies. You have already been gifted a live divine healing that has been from behind the scenes. It's not out being advertised in magazines and in conference. Why? Because this is raw and real for the first, and so many are reacting, and the darkness and the shit that I've had to cope in bringing this out. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not changing. I'm getting better. I'm getting stronger at this because I've been doing this for 25 years already behind the scenes. And a lot of them don't realize how tough I am. I didn't. I just had to grow into it. So when I was shattered in a year and a half, I was so naive. A year and a half ago, because I come out from behind the scenes of doing all the stuff like you in your homes and yourself, you have to eventually come out and rejoin. Do you understand the message? In some way, you are to be the light, not of self-inflated ego, but there is some way you need to come out a bit more. And please understand, because I come from two souls, spirit and soul, there's certain things that I hear myself in my Anastasia human consciousness will hear for the first time as I'm delivering it. There is two of me I'm working from. Okay, you don't have to understand. And if you think I'm psychotic and I've lost the plot, well, I'd love to know. Because you know what? I have lost the plot, and I have been in psychosis energies. We all have. We're all broken. You just need to own your broken bits. That's your extra special creativity. So many of you are afraid of your creativity, of your isms and your bits. And the other biggest message you're all letting me know is that is what you love. I'm loud. I swear. I jabberjaw. I talk a lot. I'm passionate. And I take a breath, because that's my natural state. So it's beautiful being me, and I've learned as a grandmaster now how to master being the master, and I'm still learning, and it's baby steps for me as a grandmaster. And that's where I keep that self-inflated ego, because really ego is good. Ego in Greek, it's I. Know thyself. Know thyself, and we're here. Okay? Oh, do you, Nicola? Thank you. Different people give me different messages about the energies. Unity, unification, Janice, all my messages from Source and Dream State. Great. Thanks. Hello, Abby. Hello, beautiful soul. You're beautiful. No, you are. No, you are. The Norse myth. No, you look it up for me. What is it about, Krista? So, I was let known many years ago. Here we go. Roller coaster. We're going for another round. You ready? Just let me take a breather. Whew. Pretty good for a blank slate, isn't it? It's amazing when you allow that energy. See what comes through next, but you've got to give yourself that break. Honestly, nothing's more important than just fucking slowing down. But please look at part 2 of the 27th of January for yourself. Please do yourself a fucking favor. Honestly, it's not long. That's just, the human me that wants you to go in and see. And, there came a point not long ago, I nearly went to hide that side of myself. And I'm talking 2 days ago, because I've watched myself in video when I go into my, and this, that, whatever, and I get judged for that. And then it triggers people, and I'm like, okay, Anastasia, then you just have to raise up a notch and be a bit more of the professional. I know professional from the military, yes, sir, no, so 3 bags full, top notch officer, um, playing the game of being, whatever. And I can't fucking do it. Would you believe I tried? But I bloody can't, because I'm so stubborn. So I work with my stubbornness and I own all my facets and I bear my facets out. But what some people do is they'll grab one and they'll read the whole book from this, and you just, please, people will only feel you and get you from there. I'm not even going to say lower, all right? Let's shift it out of that. From their vibration, for wherever that is at, take the human emotions out of it, and it's all about energy. And that's how I take the human personalness out. It's much easier to do it that way, to grow into it. Yes, I'm giving you the end result of me grandmastering this energy now. I'm just growing stronger and stronger for you to see that it can be done and that it has been done. Same as when I broke through something with my son recently. I shared the story with another mother and she was crying, and I said, why? And she said, because I can see you've already done it in your generation, broken that for your son. I said, yes, I have. So can you see you can take a breath, younger mothers? I assure you, I call my son the Prince of Indigos. I assure you, we broke through many systems for younger generations. You're not asked to be responsible for everything. The burden isn't that heavy. If it is, you're taking on way too much. Another message from others is, for others, is the spillage. There's no boxes. I need to remind you, if there is, you need to unpack each box then, one by one, and release those energies. Go and have a look in your vision. Can you see any boxes? Pop, 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 3 or 4. Okay, there you go. And in that free flowing energy, if we don't have boundaries, energy boundaries, verbally from within, we're going to have a tough time, because many of you don't and still don't and are not aware of this. So this is a mirror for you. I was not aware of this till probably a few weeks ago. This came through. So, you know what the saying is, take what you will. So we are in infinite spaces. What you are needing to do as new ascending earth masters, growing into super masters, is create a finite boundary around yourself within infinity. Okay? So you can cope and manage and breathe. Many of you are not breathing in the human. That's why I do it live, to show you how to do it. There you go. Feels good, doesn't it? Just shift it. Slow down. It's about the fun. I know we've heard it before, we've said it before, because it's fucking true. The more I'm being more real in swearing and being how I am in everyday life, the more of you are resonating and asking for me. Well, not asking from me, asking from them for themselves, that it's okay for them to be more real and raw, and that's how they really are. Yet different times, different era, and they shut it down within themselves because either it wasn't okay, wasn't safe, and they just dimmed their light. I'm saying bring your light out, but shine within and illuminate yourself first before others. Don't go around wanting to illuminate others without yourself. That's what many are also doing as well, okay? And if this is you, recognize, learn from this. You're your own healer. You got a blank canvas. What are you going to do with this information today? It's up to you. What was the name of it? Winging it. I'm winging it. Start before you're ready is the other message. And if you ask me what start before you're ready means, it means you haven't even taken a moment to feel into what that means for you. And it's okay to ask it at the same time. That's the head asking. Learn to take a breath when someone says something and take a moment to feel it and process it. Oh, shit, if I do that, that means, oh my gosh, I'm going to be slow now, stopping feeling, processing all the time. Oh, good. Does that show you how quick you've been going? So what you do is start with little pauses first. Pause. Start getting used to pausing, pausing a bit, pausing a bit, pausing a bit, pausing a bit, till you get the confidence to take that breath. And then you'll find yourself breathing for the very first time, real and raw in the human being body. I'm getting the wind up to go now, Masters. So thank you for joining me here today. Today was very different. Please look out for the Uluru event globally. 21st to the 12th, I have done this incredibly lengthy write-up. It is so freaking exciting. And you've heard it and read it here first. It is a pineal third eye linked with a solar plexus upgrade. globally to the planet in a new universal galactic umbilical cord connection. It means we're going to a new galactic connection, for whatever that means. Okay, we wait and see. Let's not jump ahead with this, please. We need to slow down to embody this in our consciousness. I've got all the steps I've been providing as guided, remember, all the steps all this year for you for here. Relax, we've got this. Part 4 is the one at the moment. If you haven't seen the others, don't panic and freak. There's so many. What do? I'm guiding between now and the 21st. Until then, please look out for that update. It's huge. It really took a lot in my spirit and soul to share the information. Reading this alone is a healing. A lot of it I have mentioned to you today, and I share what we did on the part 4 on the 27th of January. We did stuff with our intergalactic child. Okay, this is really important for you to get that link in to help you further. Others will see this next year. All of these this year we're going to be calling them on next year and onwards, and I'll be adding others. But this is that intentional this year. So thank you for being here with me too. I love you, love you, love you. And please look out for the Global Unity event for Uluru. But before that, please, there's already been an event put out for the 16th of October, a Facebook Live, where I'll be going away to the Treasury Energy again to help with so much new codes and bringing new codes for new abundance for the whole planet through us, firstly, here in Australia, okay? We are the new Atlantis rising energies. That has been the message. And if you want to know what that means, you go look up what it means about Atlantis times and you get your information from source yourself. I'm not going to be explaining those things deeply anymore. All right. Thank you. And I look forward to talking and sharing with you soon. All right. Bless. Thank you, angels.